Let's play ball.
No sé cuál me voy, el ferro, el Porsche, la C3 o el Rolls Royce. El bote parqueado en San Croix, viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy. Yo, tranquilo en la mía es que estoy. El Richard Zafiro, Dios me los bendiga, mis hijos no nacerán otro como Floyd. Las baby le llegan, los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tú ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Porque mi tiempo me vale dinero, no te asustes si te enseño todos los ceros. La vida me bendijo porque me mero, soy mi jefe, so hago lo que yo quiero. Que arriba no llegan, tú sabes que aquí es real. Me venga a frontear, pregúntale al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. No existe quien me va a parar, se juntaron todos para quererme frenar. Saludo a la federal y al estatal, cambié todas las válvulas ya que pueden barbulear. Yo sí que no voy a cambiar, los que se viraron que le vaya mal. Y si me tiran sabes que voy a pichar. Los palos son legales, las cortas están digitales. Los roles, los out de mal, la caja nunca paran, son los y las baby le llegan. Los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tú ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Aquí arriba no llegan, tú sabes que aquí es real. Mere, no me venga a frontear, pregúntale al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. Que manden, bajen PR, a la fama no se me aferren. No soy de la calle pero me pegué y no hay que los desentierre. Mi nieto ya tiene Mercedes, aunque mi hija solo 6 años ya tiene. Lo único seguro aquí es la muerte, pero para estar claro les deje 50 en bienes. ¿Quién te dijo que tenemos aquello? Está frustrado, recuerda salieron de mí, pues si no le han informado. He visto que se han virado, pensaron que al negro lo habían frenado. 300 canciones dejé en la compu pa' que en el 3000 yo soy el más pegado. Yo voy muy zafado, y ustedes lo saben. Pa' la soy el negro del jarabe, una italiana, un árabe. Me voy que tengo show mañana, ya la plata no cabe. Los baby le llegan, el negrito claro. Ustedes saben ya, hay music, hay flow, hay music, hay flow. Cabi, dímelo Rebol, ustedes saben ya, ustedes saben ya.
Just to the west of the mighty Mississippi, we're at the home of the Cardinals, Busch Stadium in St. Louis. It's the home opener of this new season between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Cardinals. Folks around here in high spirits. Matt Vasgersian with you on a day that's been circled on their calendars since about midwinter. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. John Lester gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. Colton Wong is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come in as hot as anyone in this first week of the season as they've won 5 of their first 6 contests.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Yeah, Matt, I think everyone should keep an eye on Colton Wong. He's working on a 6-game hit streak right now. That's almost a week, so I expect to see his hot hitting continue.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Temperature pretty seasonable for this time of year. 55 degrees at game time. Hard sinker misses. 2-2.
2-2.
And a fastball flew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
So here is Avisayo Garcia. And a ball 1-0. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
2-pitch mix here. If you're in the batter's box, you're looking for something up. Sinker changeup right here. Got to get it up.
Pops this one up. Goldschmidt trying to get there, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-2. Hit in the air to right field. Right fielder is on the run. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's lying in bed. A pitch away from posting a 0 in the first, and he makes a big mistake, and he pays the price. So now he's got to work on leaving him out there at second base.
Eduardo Escobar standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
The 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that is into right field. A base hit. The throw to the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. Milwaukee leaves one. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. No score. And now here is Tommy Edman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Cardinals.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, it's been, all things considered, a pretty good start to the campaign as they have 4 wins from their first 6 tries.
Hey, why not get on a hot streak, Matty? They played really well yesterday. Continue that trend. Stay on the attack. See if you can get on a hot streak. Maybe rattle off 8 to 10. After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Hit back toward the mound. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Wow, the last thing you want to do is give the home team an unearned base in the first inning. Now they've got a speedster on the bag with no outs and a good chance to score early in this game.
So now to the plate, Edmundo Sosa. No balls and 1 strike. Comes set and the 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Kane is after it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be, let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day, those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Gotta find a way to scratch a few across early.
Only play is going to be at first, so that would go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ballgame.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Now here's the pitch. Tyler O'Neill is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Looking up is the left fielder. Into the second deck and gone. Solo homer off the bat of Tyler O'Neill. Home run number 3 here in the early going as the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
That'll bring in Nolan Arenado. He will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 1 for 4. 0-1, here it comes. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 0-2 once more. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw to first ends the inning. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. It's on to inning number 2 now in St. Louis. The Cardinals are out in front 2-0. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
Here's a changeup to start the second, but that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. That evens it up 1-1. Lester, 37 years old. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
Fouled off. Another one sent foul.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Again, a 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
To the plate now, Tyrone Taylor. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Now Lester's 0-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in the sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
And there are 2 away now.
Batting 7, the third baseman, number 2, Luis.
And that'll bring forth Luis Urias. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First offering on its way. And he takes ball 1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Grounded to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They trail things here 2-0. Now to the plate, Harrison Bader. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The center fielder, Harrison Bader.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Oh, I love this, boys. Mano-y-mano. He's coming to get him with back-to-back big-time heaters.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Ball!
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Demetrius Lewis comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Onto the grass hill and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Second home run early in the year. And the Cardinals lead it now 3-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
In now, Ivan Herrera. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Lifted into center field. Kane is under it, makes the play, and there are two gone now. So he comes up empty at his first major league at bat.
I know he was expecting more, but that's a win. If you can put the ball in play, your first big league AB, and you're able to get that adrenaline and the nerves out of you, that's a win right there.
Now here's the pitch. Dylan Carlson swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Ew, was that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. One for the Cardinals in the inning on the solo home run. We've played two. It's now a 3-0 lead for St. Louis. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Willie Adames.
Willie Adames.
Now the first pitch. Cut fastball in there for a called strike.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank, because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
At the plate now, Manny Pena. And this one's in the dirt. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And forget about the double play now, as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Yeah, just one pitch after giving up the base knock, he uncorks a wild one and allows him to go to second. That's like giving a guy a double that he didn't even earn. That'll drive you crazy when you're on the mound.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo! Up and in.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Now a long throw home. And not in time as the run scores.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He flied out leading off the ball game. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here comes another 0-2. Struck him out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. One there on to Goldschmidt, and it's in time, a double play, and the side is retired. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Tommy Edman. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Right side, but it's well fouled. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Popped up. Adames has a play. 1 out.
Now batting, shortstop, Edmundo Sosa.
At the plate now is Edmundo Sosa. Flew out in his only at-bat so far.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Man, hard to understand why a guy who runs so well would take such a big hack like that one.
And this is lined hard to deep left. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. The relay.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Roll, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner out there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
He's going.
Runners on the move for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. Not going to get him as he swipes second. Well, that stolen base was about as bang-bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. The 1-1 home is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. He's set. Now the pitch. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will land in foul territory. Still 1-2. From the stretch. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Sosa, the runner at second with one away. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. With him, another good swing to keep it going.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
Left fielder, Tyler.
And stepping in, Tyler O'Neill, runner in scoring position with Sir John.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Pena gathers. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him all set for the start of the 4th. And standing in the outfielder, Avisail Garcia. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And it's fouled away. Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Got him.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
So here's Eduardo Escobar. Fouled away. He collected a base hit his first time up. Now Lester's 0-1. Fouled off.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great 2-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. And it's 1-2.
1-2 is the count.
Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
At the plate, Rowdy Tellez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. And he fouls this one off. 1 run, 4 hits. 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Speared on a hop. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. Score holds. It's 3-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Nolan Arenado. First pitch on the way. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
The windup and the 0-1. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Hit on the ground to short. And that's the 2nd out. Next will be the designated hitter, Demetrius Lewis. Off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up. Now here it comes.
You got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
The windup and the 0-1. Three runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Pena corrals it, and that ends the inning. 1-2. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Leading off the inning, it'll be Tyrone Taylor as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. First pitch on the way.
Now that's just a nasty cutter right there. I don't care if that's his cold zone and he doesn't handle that pitch in that well. Most hitters don't get to that.
A bouncer up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent him back right where it came from.
Into the box now, Luis Urias, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a little tapper. A pause and the 0-2.
Ball.
And it's fouled away.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Little dribbler up the first baseline. Oh, right back at Lester on the mound. The second for one. On to first, and they get them both.
Now that the shortstop, Willie Adames.
So here is Willie Adames, singled in his last at bat. First pitch of the AB now. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
No ball. One strike.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Skied into very shallow right. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the. Now at the plate, here is Ivan Herrera. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The catcher.
First offering on its way.
Herrera.
Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Hit down the line at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tommy Edman is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Count remains at 0-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals, and it's still 3-1. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and up next is the catcher Manny Pena.
Catcher number 9, Manny Pena.
First pitch of the AB now.
Yeehaw!
The windup and the 0-1. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
And sometimes when you're down like they are, you've got to find a way to spark your offense any way you can. Now they've got the leadoff man on base and the starter working from the stretch. We'll see if this ignites them a little bit.
Here's Colton Wong now as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Bader will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The batter.
Next, it'll be Lorenzo Cain. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First offering. Pena leads off first with 1 away. Behind 0-2 now. Fouled away.
Yeah, he's got these hitters in the proverbial rocking chair right here, pushing the throttle and pulling it. Nice change of speeds.
Swing and a liner. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
Down the line and fair. That's a hit. 1 run is in. Throw comes to second, and he is thrown out trying for the double, but he'll get credit for 2 RBIs here. So now to the plate, Eduardo Escobar. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Fouled off. Lester's 2-0 home. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And strike 3 called, as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard to the bottom of the 6th inning. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Edmundo.
Here we go. 4 State Brewers. The shortstop, Ed Sosa.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted down the line in left. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's the 0-1. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. On, could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Paul Goldschmidt goes down for the second out here in the bottom half. To the plate now, Tyler O'Neill. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. So a pitching clinic there as he sets him down in order, all via the punch out. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Striding in is Rowdy Tellez. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now Lester's 0-1. Line drive to center field, and that's in for a base hit, make it a 1 for 3 games so far. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Next to hit, Tyrone Taylor. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Now the first pitch here from Lester, and here's a ball hit in the air, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. 0-1, here's the pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a
No
strike.
balls, 2 strikes.
0-2, here it is. And he fouls this one off. And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll 2.
And it's fouled away. 0-2 now from Lester. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. And that finds a seam for extra bases, as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. He's in there at the plate, and they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
There's the St. Louis manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And I believe that's going to be all for John Lester. So he'll depart after 6 in the 3rd, and he'll have no shot at a victory here in this one. Kwang Young Kim will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Number 33, Kwang Young Kim.
In now, Willie Adames, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. High and deep down the left field line. And it's a foul ball.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Now a swinging bunt.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Here's another 1-2.
6 fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue to attack the zone, or is the hitter going to come outside it?
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Willie Adames goes down for out number 2 in the top half. At the plate now, Manny Pena, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. The 0-1 offering. The slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Fastball taken down the middle, and that's strike two.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Just hung in there on that one. Here's the 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen. Brewers get a run on the RBI double. Get up and stretch. It's now a 4-3 Milwaukee lead. Here's Nolan Arenado. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, center fielder, Harrison Bader.
Next up is Harrison Bader. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
No balls and a strike to count. Hot shot down the line. Fielded cleanly, and there's out number 2.
Now back, the designated hitter, Demetrius Lewis.
Coming forward now is the Cards' designated hitter, Demetrius Lewis. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch on the way. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. And Kane will make the catch, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. They still trail it here 4-3. Is Colton Wong. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
And this will be fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch.
No, that missed.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 2-1 on its way. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Here now the 2-2. And he chased it in the dirt. Throw to first is in time, 1 down. And in to hit next is Lorenzo Kane. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. but I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. And that misses. 2-1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Now here's the pitch. Popped up. And he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. So 2 gone now in the Brewers' half of the 8th. And that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
And that misses. 1-1. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Here now the 2-2. Freezes him. Strikeout looking. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Josh Hader is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 71, Josh Hader.
And now, Ivan Herrera. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
The catcher,
First offering.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Now the 0-1. Hard hit at third. Reined in. And that's out number 1. Final line there for the Brewers starting pitcher. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Heading out towards shallow right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 19.
That brings in Tommy Edman. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Now the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Kane going back. Still ranging back. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a solo shot here to left center field, as that'll pull them even at 4 apiece.
Some guys just have a knack for the dramatic. He comes up in a big spot and just cranks one out of here to even the score. Not a bad time to hit your first homer of the year, huh?
Into the box box, Edmundo Sosa. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Taylor gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. One in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. On to the ninth inning now from Busch Stadium. All even now at 4 apiece. All set to start the ninth in this one, and that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. High and deep to center field. Center fielder going back. It's out of here, and they've taken the lead in the 9th. Santa Maria. So it's a solo shot to dead center as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Hey, with one swing of the bat, that closer better get ready. He's going to be doing some work in the bottom half of this inning.
Stepping in now, Rowdy Tellez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. One and one, the count to the Brewers' first baseman. Base is empty here with nobody out. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1 and 2. Down the, and it's off the first base bag. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. So now to the plate, Tyrone Taylor, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Well, that's a surprising late swing on a heater, middle cut right there. In a fastball count, he's going to have to turn it up a notch.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Tellez aboard here at first with nobody out. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he's set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Luis Urias is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. Puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Fouled away. Runner at first here, one man out. Hops this one up. Edman into shallow center. He gets there, and that's the second out. So next to hit is Willie Adames, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. From the stretch. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0.
Hey, it's much easier to lay off the breaking stuff when it's coming in towards you instead of when it breaks away. A good take there.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off them. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Fouled off. The 2-1 on its way. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. 2 out with the man at first. Still 2-2. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. And some dramatics here in the top of the ninth as this home run gives them the lead. Last chance coming up here for the Redbirds. Milwaukee's out in front now, 5-4. Devin Williams comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
Number 38.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Leading off, fourth base Blue. The first baseman, Paul
Here it comes.
Goldschmidt.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Well, this one's been a bit of a head-scratcher despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty B, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and go, wow, you hit the ball all over the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball. No, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
The next 0-2. Shot weakly to the left. Now another 0-2. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Up next, Tyler O'Neill. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
At the plate, Nolan Arenado. As this is grounded foul off to the left. He He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Cardinals down to their final strike here. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the